Hello everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, we're building another house today. This is sort of like a beachside home. And slightly luxe, maybe. It's sort of meant to be like, you could use this as a rental, essentially. It's sort of meant to be like a vacation home that you would go to once in a while, if you get what I mean. And so it's a little bit less cluttered, everything's very neat, and color scheme wise it's also very like muted, I want to say. It's just like one of these like go-to vacation spots. So I'm not listing it as a rental on the gallery, but you could definitely just change it up if you want to. It's for 2 Sims, and then that's it. There's one bedroom with a double bed. It's built on a 30 by 20 in Windenburg on the island. I love building on the island. I think the surroundings are so nice. I like creating houses where they have a view over the ocean. It's I don't know, I really like that. So for this one as well, we I say, but I because I built it alone. but I love adding these like they're almost like hallway spaces, but they're not really. But these rooms you can see with the glass, big windows, because you can sit there. I put the dining room there, so you can sit there and look over the ocean while you're having dinner or whatever you're doing. And I don't know, I really like the idea of that. I think I would probably get a little bit tired of it myself, like I'm not gonna lie, which is a discussion I've had with my mom like several times, because I think to her, she would love being able to have a home where the view is over the water. But I personally think for me, I would get annoyed, or not annoyed, but like bored with it at some point, because it's water. Like, I don't know, like appreciate the water and everything, but I just don't feel like that's all I want to look at every day out of my window. It's not like my view is much better, but like I also don't pay much for my apartment. So if I paid a lot for it, I would probably want a better view than what I have, because it's literally an office building. But anyway, but I like building on this island. I love the surroundings, and I do like this, like, I've been building a lot of these sort of like more contemporary looking houses lately. I'm just kind of building what I like, to be honest, not really branching out that much, just enjoying being back into the flow of building, and just essentially just going for builds that I personally like, that are a little bit more of my personal style preference, colored by my preferences as well, if you can say that. So yeah, we are building a lot of these like more contemporary looking houses, Scandinavian looking houses, but I'm just being back in it and just building what I like. That's what I'm doing right now. So give me some time, and we'll get back to some of the more varied builds, if you will. But right now I just want to do this. I just want to build houses that I could personally see myself living in, essentially. Also, I'm doing this voiceover. Usually I would do voiceovers before dinner or like post midnight. I had dinner half an hour ago, so like my stomach might make a few noises now and then. I don't know, she's freaking out a little bit. It's super annoying though. So apologies, but if you can hear like something growling in the background, I did not get a dog. It's just my stomach. I don't know, it's being weird. But definitely gonna make a note for myself. Do not do voiceovers right after dinner. Like, bad timing. Wait, or do it before. That's just how it is. But like, if I do it before, my stomach will probably be growling because I'm hungry. There's no win in this, is there? Not really. So I do think, though, someone suggested on the Evergreen apartments that I did, if I could start doing apartment buildings in all of the worlds, and I did like that idea, so we might branch out from like this sort of vibe of builds a little bit through that idea, I think. So I have built some for Newcrest now that are a little bit Scandi inspired as well, I would say, or they're more like townhouses, so not exactly apartments. When you say that you want apartment buildings for all of the worlds, do you mean specifically apartment buildings, or do you just mean like any kind of lot that there could be several Sims living on? So townhouses as well would work. triplexes, duplexes, which technically could also be townhouses. Like, do you mean specifically apartment buildings, or do you mean just lots for more than one household? Let me know, because it maybe give me a little bit more space to play around with if it's just like a little bit more loose like that than just apartment buildings, because I think a lot of apartment buildings are quite boring to look at, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they very quickly end up being very boxy and squared and like full of glass and windows, and I don't know, you know what I mean though? I think you might know what I mean. So yeah, let me know, because we can definitely do like, that was a weird way to say definitely do some townhouses and stuff, and I'd love to decorate just one apartment per build as well, or like I'm doing with the townhouse, just one of the houses will be decorated. So give me your input on that. I'd love to know. Also, I'm pre-recording just a little bit because I'm going to Italy, so any input on what kind of recordings we could do or what kind of builds we could do would actually be a massive help right now. I'm just saying. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm just gonna go with my own flow, you know what I mean? So yeah, it'll probably be very colored by what I personally just feel like doing in the moment. It's always good to get a little bit of input though, so feel free to let me know a little bit. I know I'm overusing that kitchen, but I don't care. It's a beautiful kitchen, it's gorgeous, it's stunning, and everything goes together so well. I think until they kind of give us a new one, or they will never do this, but if they ever upgraded some of the other kitchens so that there isn't this, I know I could just use this fridge with the other kitchen sets, but then again, the other kitchen sets, the overhead cabinet, actually need to check that in game, because they might not, it might work with this fridge as well. This is a beautiful fridge, like there's no issues with it, you see what I mean? Like no gaps, none. Why are the other fridges not this fridge? Like, why are they different? All fridges should be like this fridge. I do not know how to pronounce things tonight, so like, I apologize, but also, it is just life. It is how it is. You guys already knew this going into this, that I just don't generally struggle a little bit with words now and then, but that's just Duolingo. Okay, I'm bilingual, so like, or I'm not, because technically I'm not. I just know English well. Don't you have to be, okay, let's actually have this talk. To be bilingual, doesn't it mean you grow up talking or speaking two languages? Because I didn't do that. So technically I'm not bilingual, but also I feel just as comfortable with English as I am with Danish. So does that make me bilingual? I almost said Duolingo now. I know that was just a joke. I know it's not what it's called, but yeah, it's become a habit in my head. Kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, also, have you guys heard any news on anything Sims related? Because I've been so busy, like, I feel like I've edited this whole week, so I'm not keeping, and I have some other stuff going on as well that I might mention at some point. Don't be, like, nothing serious. Or, I mean, it is, but, like, nothing to worry about. Nothing bad. It sounded very dramatic for a second, but, like, everything's good, so it's nothing bad. I might mention it at some point, though, if it ever becomes relevant, but because I've been so, like, busy with stuff, all this kind of stuff and editing, I haven't really kept up with anything that's out for The Sims, or if there's been an update on like upcoming content or anything, or not content, but packs and stuff. Have they teased anything? I don't know. Also, I'm not really on Twitter/X these days because it's annoying. They really just completely ruined that website, didn't they? So not really on that, and it's proving hard to keep up with like teasers and stuff like that when you're not on that site. So but it just basically like it turned to absolute poop. So yeah, if you guys know anything, you know, let me know as well, okay? Share the deets, or give me the details on everything, if there is anything to share, because there might not be. So I don't even know what to do. I'm supposed to record one of the townhouses here tonight, the interior for it, but like I don't really fully know what to do with it yet. I have decided that I'm not gonna go with the the Dream Home Decorator items because I know that I use those a lot, but I've been doing that ever since the pack came out though. It's just, ugh, it's right up my alley, you know what I mean? So, but I promised myself not to go that route for that townhouse interior. I kind of want to call it a, wait, what deleted my curtains over in the corner? I can see that they're in the screenshots, so it should be fixed again, but oh, I just hadn't placed them down. Not me freaking out because I just hadn't done something yet. I was about to be angry at the game. I'm not gonna lie. But like, you never know. It could be an in-game glitch. Like let's not lie. Let's not sugarcoat things. Things are a little bit glitchy now and then, and deleted curtains would not be a surprise. So I think generally I have personally been pretty lucky with all the in-game glitches throughout the years. I remember specifically having a certain lag glitch when Seasons came out, but aside from that, it hasn't really... Has there been something else? There might have been one smaller thing at some point. I do of course have sometimes like curtains, for example, will disappear. Sometimes the terrain paint disappears as well if you close down the game and open it again. It actually did with this build, which was super annoying. And also another one, the next one that's going up on the channel did that with that one too, but like it only happens sometimes. But it's like as long as you save your house before you close down the game, you can always place it down again and it's fine. So those are easily, like, you can work around them very easily. But aside from that, like, throughout the years, I haven't really had much issues with glitches and stuff, except from For Rent. Like, that's when it finally hit me. The when you split up a house or a building or townhouses, for example, when you split them up, everything gets very, very laggy. So I haven't really, like, other than that, I've been pretty lucky, but I hear there's glitches all the time. I'm always like, what? What do you mean? Like, what glitch? Except from that one. And it's still not fixed. At least not for me. Or maybe they fixed it in the last update and I just haven't seen it yet. Did they? I don't know. Maybe I should update myself instead of sitting here complaining about it. But I mean, I've been doing the workaround, so where you just decorate before you actually split up the house into different sections. And so I haven't really tried to see if it's still laggy, but yeah. I think other than that, I've been pretty lucky. But I do know, and I will recognize, that there is a lot of glitches for people. I also know that sometimes when I upload builds to the gallery, they work for me in the game, but then they don't, for whatever reason, work in whoever's downloading them. It's very odd. Like, I don't know the workaround for that. I can't really figure it out. But yeah, just wanted to recognize anyway. But I think in general, I've been pretty lucky with the glitches in the game, so I can't even remember why I started talking about this, but I will say, I think I was just kind of reminded that I had a similar glitch to the last time I did the apartment building. I had a similar one when I did the townhouses, and I don't know how to fix it. This time I don't know how to fix it. I did a workaround for the apartment building, but this time I don't know how to fix it. So I'm a bit like, I hope it's okay. but I asked as well on Twitter and nobody's replied to me, so I'm pretty sure nobody knows how to fix it. Unless there's someone out there who's just not following me, which wouldn't surprise me either. But essentially, I get this, like, I split it up, right? And then, I can't remember what I did, but at some point one of them is called, like, -300, and then the address, like, and it doesn't have any tiles assigned to it, that one. So, but I also can't delete it, and it's just stuck there, and I don't know what to do with it. And now it's just stuck there. So I hope when I upload it to the gallery and people download it that it's not doing that anymore, but, like, I don't know. I can't control the game, okay? Sometimes it just doesn't want to work the way that I want it to. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But that's just, I don't know what to do about it. So I was gonna say, but it's just the way that it is, but I kind of wish that it wasn't. Anyway, so yeah, just want to warn you. I know that I'm like talking about another build while we're doing this one, but I'm already like 3 builds ahead in my head, and I can't keep up, so that's bad. I should probably start doing my voiceovers a little bit earlier, or a little bit like right after I do the build. That would probably be ideal, but for some reason I just don't know how to do that these days. Oh, I had a glitch over here, which was so strange. As you can see, I can't delete it. Like, it's just, I don't know. It was so odd. So I had to close down the game, and then I had to redo a couple of things, and then like not do the half wall, or try to do the half wall again or something to make it. So I had to, like, the back of the build, the landscaping looks a little bit different than the one I did here in the video, but that's because I had to redo it. It was so weird. Like, I just couldn't delete the platform. Strange. Anyway, we are getting it to the end of the video, so I'm gonna stop talking about glitches now. But if you guys want to download this house, you can find it on the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the tray files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below, as well as in the pinned comment, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel, so if you want to go check it out, feel free to do so. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Trees aren't green, the ocean is grey, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know I must get